G'day, and welcome back to a brand new series. That's right, you've read it from the title, the greatest manager of all time. Now, you've had your say, more specifically, one person had their say, but they asked for it, they're the only one that voted, so they get what they want, which is this series. So I bet you're all dying to see the brand new manager. Let's go, give him a round of applause. Bang. Phligh Huneigh from Northern Ireland, the Galway girl herself. But you stand there and say, a woman, the greatest of all-time manager? Well, who else is going to whip the boys into better shape than a woman? Try and argue that point with me. So, with this series, we're going to be bouncing around to different football clubs. We're going to win the league, take them to the top flight of their respective leagues and win them, win any domestic cups associated with them, and try to win the Champions League and the World Cup while we're at it. And we're going to begin our journey in Australia with Melbourne Victory. This is the team we've inherited, and it's looking alright, but it needs some work. Now we've got, let's have a look at this money, $5.3 million. Now, strap yourself in because this is a bit of a roller coaster. So first up, we sign Bezjak. Then we go and get ourselves Bagayoko. After that, we go and grab Forstakowski. After him, we go and get Williams. But we're not done there. Then we go and get Pearson. And then we go and get Bradley to wrap it all up. I don't think I've ever worked so hard in a pre-season transfer window. That's 6 transfers to pad this team out. But now you're going, well, that's an awful lot of names. Who are these people? Well, let me show you who they are. So we're going to start off with Bradley, 27 years of age, 69 overrated, high defensive work rate, just what we're looking for. We're going to Pearson, another 69 rated centre back. He's 26 years of age, medium. And then we're going up here to Bagayoko, right back. He's a fast boy, high attacking work rate. He plays right back and right wing back, 29 years of age. Our new captain, Williams, and pretty consistent with all of his stats there. We're jumping across next to him is Buddy Forstakowski, 25 years of age, is a high attacking work rate, and again, pretty balanced over in all of his stats there. And up top, we got Bezjak, who's 30 years old, is 69 overall, high with his work rate. I thought a younger gun might be a little bit more suited to Toivonen, who's getting on in years. I think he's like 35 or 36, so we're going to give him a crack, see how he goes. Plays a number of positions as well. Now, the season hasn't even started yet, and they've already given us Manager of the Month for our massive attack in the transfer window. So let's go jump into some football, see if it all pays off. League starts, Sydney versus Melbourne, big grudge match. Now, the way that the A-League works is that you collect your points and everything, 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, but at the end of the season, you have to finish in the top 6 to go into the playoffs, and the champion is crowned whoever wins the playoffs. So you could actually finish 6th by the end of the season and still win the whole season. But yeah, I know, it's a little bit odd, but that's how we do things here down under. So anyway, obviously you can see these first couple of games here, it's really back and forward. The team hasn't quite found its footing yet, and we've got Toivonen on here. This is important actually because I brought Toivonen on and he just scored every time I brought him on. So we get towards the end of this game, another draw. 2 draws in a row, not good enough. We need a stronger starting 11. So Bezjak, you're out. Toivonen, he's in. Brisbane, right. This is the game where it all turned around for us. This is where we found our footing and gelled as one. We didn't become 11 individual players. We became a unit. And check out this beautiful goal from Cruz here. He's outside the box. Boom, curls it in around the defender, around the keeper. It's wonderful. And this is what we want to be seeing more of. Check out that from Rojas. How did he find a foot on that? I don't know. But somehow he managed. I mean, this team is looking really good. All props to Brisbane there, actually. That was a pretty solid goal there, but I'm not counting the goals right now. Another beautiful shot from outside the box, this time from Toivonen. He's just been an absolute unit ever since he's come on. Basher, the super sub, you'll be seeing more from him. 5-1, what a way to kick it off. We finally found it. So next game, we're up against Wellington. Wellington at this point in time are on top of the leaderboard. We weren't taking any prisoners whatsoever. We just got to keep attacking, collecting as many points as possible. If you finish in the top 2, great goal by the way, if you finish in the top 2 in the A-League, you don't have to play a quarterfinal, you just go straight through to the semis. So that's going to be the ideal position for us to be finishing in. So that's the goal, just first or second. another Melbourne derby to finalise these highlights before we get to the January transfer window. Starts off pretty badly for us. You know, I don't know what the defenders were doing there, just left that wide open. If you thought there was any indicator of how this game was going to go, man, you are so wrong, because the team just kicked back so hard, so hard. It's just one goal after the other. We're absolutely unstoppable. I mean, before we even get to half time, the boys just whipping it in left, right and centre. You just can't stop them here, and the boot finally gets one. He's been playing really well out in the winging position. It's about time he scored a goal, really. And it just keeps on coming even into the second half. Like, they just can't stop us. We're just a power force. Like, look at this beautiful cross in here, and Basher super sub again. 5-1, you know, for a second time going. They do pull one back here, but, you know, who's counting the goals? So here we are, we're halfway through the year. It's January, we've played 12 games, and we're only 1 point off Sydney FC, and, you know, we're sitting in a pretty good position in second place there. Ideal spot for us to be in. So there's no real messing around here. We just might as well just jump back in and check out the rest of the highlights. There are 10 teams we're up against, so 5 teams in the first half you got to see. Now we'll show you another 5 teams, see how we face against them. So straight back into it, we're up against the Central Coast Mariners. Now, like before, it was a pretty rough way to start this game. We're only 15 minutes in. The clearance is terrible from the corner, and it just doesn't get any better than that. He's completely left wide open. We somehow managed to keep him onside, you know, for him. And they went ahead and put the first goal away. But look at Toivonen. How's the athleticism from that man? He's just bouncing the ball around, not taking any crap from anybody. And again, Toivonen, he's just the man up front. He just knows what to do with the ball. He's a real asset for us. Now we're in Adelaide, the city of churches, and the city where not really anything happens except for this football game. And we're putting on quite the show for them. Rojas with the early, you know, 30 minutes in, he puts one away. We get our golden opportunity later up. Check out this beautiful little back heel. I can't believe it didn't go in. That would have been the sickest looking goal. But then we go ahead, we give away a penalty. That was foolish. They miss it. Awesome. So you'd think there'd be a bit more of a redemption chance for us, but no. They get this how's that cross from the A-League? You wouldn't expect that. It's a fantastic cross in there. And then they go and put that away. You can't really blame them. They were the better team, unfortunately for us, but that's fine. We're sitting pretty here. So now it's up against Newcastle, and Newcastle, look at that defense. You can sort of see where this game's going already. They just left it wide open for Rojas to walk in. All credit where it's due though, because they come back with an absolutely beautiful kick there to equalize just a few minutes later. It's a stunning little performance there, but that's not going to stop us. We had a lot of opportunities, but it took until the 85th minute for Cruz to put that one away to give us the win. So now we're in Perth. You thought nothing happened in Adelaide? Well, even less happens in Perth, but we put on one hell of a football game for them. Rojas comes in with the first one, 2 minutes in, doesn't waste any time, just plants it away. Then you times 2 by 10, gets the 20th minute, Rojas puts in a second one. Toivonen wants a bit of the action as well, he spices it up there. There is one more goal to show you, but first I have to show you this save from Thomas. He thinks it's going one way, he jumps back and he stops that. How did he do it? I don't know, but that's the caliber of this goalkeeper. Anyway, here's the last goal, 65 minutes in, Rojas puts it away to make it the first hat-trick from our team this season. So, the final game of the season is against the Western Sydney Wanderers. Now, there's a bit of a rivalry and things get heated. We give away a penalty, and, you know, I'm not really happy about it. Neither is Phligh Huneigh over there, but look at this save from Thomas. He dives, and it's a glove to it. Just boom! Touches it, taps it out the way. But we come back from halftime, and then we go ahead and do this. I don't know about you, look at this replay. I think he just runs into him, really, but they give a penalty, and now we're asking too much of Thomas. So they go and they secure one, but we're not having a bar of it. Or at least, by I say we mean Rojas. And Rojas, just from the get-go, guns it around everyone. The defenders try to tackle him. They got no idea how to figure him out. He just dances everywhere. Toivonen says, pass it to me. Rojas says, no thanks, I'm passing it to the net. And this, man, you can just see this coming from a mile away, yeah. They pull it in, and we lose that game 2-1. But it doesn't really matter, because look at that. Kings of the world, kings of the A-League. 30 played, 21 won. 68 points. That puts us at the top. That means we go straight through to the semis, along with Sydney, which means Wellington, West Sydney, Adelaide, and Melbourne City have to fight it off in the quarters. There's the result. Wellington beats Melbourne City, Wanderers beat Adelaide. So if we go into the semi-finals, that means we're against the Wanderers, Sydney's against Wellington Phoenix. We're jumping into a live game. Let's see what happens against the Wanderers. Up the boys. Boom, look at that. Melbourne versus West Sydney. West Sydney Wanderers. Easy. Easy street. I mean, really, in any other competition, we would be the winners. We would have been crowned champions already. We'd move on from there. But not the way this works. So we've got a few more games left to play. So here's our starting lineup. Got our new captain, Thomas, because Williams is out injured. And then it's pretty usual from before. We've got Ola Toivonen up top, with Rojas feeding him the ball in the cam, Cruz and the boot out on the side, Forster Karski. We've got Bezjak there replacing Williams, Bagayoko and Traore on the fullbacks, and then Bradley and, oh jeez, why did his name disappear? I already forgot it. Pearson. Let's keep this up. And the Rojas, can he pull off another one of these wonderful little trickster moves? No, he can't. Alright, pass it up here to him. Over the top. Can he get it in? Oh, he can off the post. There's Rojas. Always the man. Do your little flippy flip. That's it. What next? We can't just sit on one goal. Oh, look at that. Come on, the boot. Where are you going? Out to Toivonen. Toivonen. Back up into the boot. Oh, it's a weak finish on the boot. As if the boot's playing out in the right back position. Nice. Here we go. Rojas out there. Lovely. Out to Toivonen. Here we go. Boom, put it away. Puts it away. We're up 2. That's nice, quick play there. Beautiful counter attack. And Toivonen, absolute gun. A gun in front of goal. Super cool. The ones that host. So there we go. Hey, Bezjak. He's got no moves, Bezjak. I mean, that's sort of the one thing I regret about his signing. Oh, hello, Toivonen. You still got it. Up to Rojas. And Rojas. Oh, the power. Bang. Straight in. My man. Hello. Come on. Nice. Not so nice. Oh, that is the cheapest giveaway I've ever seen. What? How did you let that happen? I made another substitute and it's just not giving me the animation for it. That's fine. I've been training this Galifulco guy for like the whole year because I reckon he's young enough he's young enough that he could, be someone, a star for this future team, but he wasn't quite there yet. So I've just been training him all year. Oh, that is so cheap. Are you kidding? Dude. Wow. This is just atrocious. He just gives it to him. What's our centre-back doing? Bradley. Bro. What are you doing? Oh my god. Down to Foster Cascade, sorry. Over the top. To Basher. Come on, Basher. And Basher gets it. We pull it back. Beautifully worked. Toivonen as well with the assist. He just knows where to put it. Goals galore. How's this lift over there and Basher in the right place and just living up to his name. Bashes it into the corner of the net. Beautiful. And that will be all she wrote. Boom. We live. We go on to the final. Beautiful. Lots of goals. Exciting. Let's see how the final goes. Let's see who we're up against as well. Here we are, the Hyundai A-League final against Wellington Phoenix. It's the Battle of Nations. Australia versus New Zealand. This is the grudge match. This is our Wales versus England. That's what it's like down here. And we're going to get it in the A-League. That's what we're playing for. That's what we arguably deserve already given the season we've had. But we've got to get through these guys just one more time. They had a pretty clear-cut win against Sydney as well. I didn't think they'd smash them 3-1, but turns out they smashed them 3-1. So, good news. We got Sean Williams back. He's still got the little bandage next to his name, so I'm a bit worried about that. But the team is as it was before, with Lawrence Thomas in the goals, Toivonen and Rojas up top, Cruz and the boot on the wings, Forster Karski, Williams back there with the captain's armband, Bradley and Pearson in the centre-backs, and Traore and Bagayoko sitting in the full-backs. It's the team that we've been playing with all season. It's been working. Why would we change it when it comes to the finals? They deserve to play in these finals. They deserve to win these finals because they're the ones that have made this happen. I'm calling it now. Wellington Phoenix have well overstayed their welcome. They don't deserve to be here. Really, it should have been Sydney. It really should have been Victory versus Sydney because Sydney were pretty dynamite all year as well. But, you know, I stand corrected. They didn't do it. They didn't do it in the finals. All right, let's go, Melbourne. This is what we've fought for. We want the first bit of silverware for the greatest of all time manager. Let's go get it. Let's just take our time and enjoy it. Enjoy the time on the pitch together. Williams is looking pretty good here. Up here, so Foster-Karski. Up to Cruz. Cruz, if you've got the legs. Oh! Oh, look at that! What a bold way to start! And it's the goal-scoring leader, Toivonen, again, with an absolutely stunning finish only 4 minutes into the game. My God. I didn't think any of this was going to play off. I thought this was messy, then that was messy, and I thought, no way. But look at this! The jump! It's fantastic. He's like, what, 35 or something? That's not stopping his athleticism. He is a pure athlete through and through. How's that for a goal? It's the most dramatic way to start. Oh, no. Stop that. Looking confident. Also looking like an idiot. Only do the move if you can make it stick. Come on. Oh, boy. How's that? They've worked this pretty well. Can I get a bit of pace on you, please, Bradley? Thank you. At least Thomas is there doing his job. Jesus, Bradley, pick up the pace. Wow, that's offside. You kidding? That's not offside? Wow. I mean, not only was that definitely should have been offside. How's that for finishing? That's atrocious finishing. It should be 1-1 right now. How's the moves here from Ball here? Like, he thinks he's top shit. Nice one! Can't even get it past the defender. Oh, wow. And he nearly made the biggest mistake of his career. Ah, damn. I wish we capitalised on that more. That'd been fantastic. Alright. Satiro. I'm not really that worried based on his attempt at goal last time. Give him the ball as much as Satiro wants. He won't put it away. Oh, what a tackle! No prisoners at all. He's got no skill moves, Toivonen. Yes, Rojas. Move it. Why did you pass to him? Why wouldn't you pass it to Toivonen? Who was, like, clearly making the run. Come on. Alright, Rojas. Let's go round 2, yeah? This time, don't make the dumbest decision. Oh, Naboot. That's beautiful ball control. Come on. And shoot. And score. That's my man. Beautiful work. I'm surprised his turn, his control from the ball in the air was beautiful, holding off the defender, and then the finish at the end. The complete player. Is that off? It's not off. Jesus, they've really got something against us here. Oh! Oh my God, that is way too close. So much I didn't expect to happen, happened. Oh. Whoop. Come on. Gets on your man. Oh, nice. Oh, that's off. Oh. It was like so primed. It's just too late with the ball. Oh, man. Oh, well. Doesn't really matter. I mean, the game's pretty much ours now, with only a minute left. And Cruz still hunting for it.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes.
Oh, and he does it again! What a way to finish! What is this man? The goal scorer, Toivonen, in the dying moments of the game. 2 minutes in, he puts in the goal of a lifetime. He goes, hold my beer, I'm gonna do it again. That's beautiful. That's fantastic. That's even more impressive than the first one. He does a little pirouette like a ballet dancer. Just all class with that. Yeah, buddy. We're putting the victory in Melbourne Victory. That's it. 3-0 against Wellington Phoenix. 3 wonderful goals. We've had the most stunning season, and Miss Huneigh absolutely on top of it with management. Crushing it, getting the best out of the boys. It was non-stop. From the beginning to the end, we were guaranteed. We were so strong. I would have been shocked out of my mind if we didn't win this trophy. But there it is. Those are our colours. Those are our teammates. There's our captain, Williams, a leader of men. Go ahead and pick it up. We win it. Hyundai A-League is ours, boys. So there you have it, 3-0 win against Wellington Phoenix. Let's have a look at these stats. Toivonen, 23 goals in 32 matches. Rojas coming up in a tied second with 19 across the Hyundai A-League. We're going down to assists. Toivonen, absolute machine with 21. He was just the man in front of goals this season. We're looking over at the clean sheets. Thomas is down there in 5th, having only 7. So yeah, a bit average. So, next season, we're done with Melbourne, we're done with the A-League. We've got 2 potential job openings, both in the Scottish Prem. So, we're either signing with Celtic, or we're going to sign with the Rangers. I'm going to leave a little box, voting box up in the top right-hand corner. So cast your vote, tell us where we're going to next. We're going to go there with either one of these teams, and we're going to smash it. We're going to win the league, that's the intention. And then we'll move on from there. So thank you very much for watching. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment for any potential transfer signings I should be keeping an eye out on when I inevitably move over to Scotland and give it a crack over there. So thank you very much. Hope to see you in the next video. Until the next time, bye bye.